everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dear Zander Mander, where you ask the questions and I answer them. Let's get started because we got a bunch of them again tonight. Plus, don't forget, I got a special guest question at the end of the show, and it's really, really sweet. Cheers! Our first question tonight for me is there a movie that just grabs at your heartstrings? Yes, there is one of those movies, and fortunately or unfortunately, the movie channels that I have are playing it all the time right now. It's a movie called Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. It's about the quest of a young boy who believes his father left him something after the 9/11 tragedies. Within the movie, his father was in one of the towers, and it's a fascinating story. It's a fascinating tale, but because of the reality of what it is, it really pulls at you, especially that last half hour. Stars Sandra Bullock and Tom Hanks and this young boy. And I'll tell you, I don't like it when all these little kids get nominated for Oscars and all that, but out of all the kids that have been nominated, this boy was not. His performance in this movie is what brings it all on home, which brings the reality back and makes sure that you never forget what had happened that day. It's a fabulous movie, but I guarantee you, you will need a box of Kleenex because you will bawl your eyes out. That is, if you have a heart like me. Our next question is, what is your opinion of all the hubbub about Miley Cyrus and the twerking in her video for Wrecking Ball? And really? You're going to ask me something? That's what I think about all that. I don't even want to talk about it. Okay? Thank you. Gosh. It's questions like that just push me to drink. Hello. Or do you prefer a hello? Our next question is, do you have a favorite Muppet? Well, I love a lot of the Muppets. I mean, there's so many to count. Get it? Count? Got it? Okay, never mind. I love Elmo. Elmo's really cute and adorable. As a matter of fact, I just can't help myself every Christmas time going through the toy aisle and pushing all the little buttons to make all the Elmos laugh and giggle and dance on the aisles. So if you're ever in a store and all the Elmos are dancing and laughing, that was me. I was there before you. But I have to say my favorite Muppet of all time is Big Bird. I just love Big Bird. He's so sweet and so gentle and so kind. I just love him because he's so nice. And it really fascinates me that the same man, Carol Spinney, has been portraying Big Bird all these years and still doing it. Gotta love your job to be able to do that, and it seems that he does because he's given us one of the greatest characters of all time. So Big Bird is probably my favorite Muppet of all time. Our next question is, Dear Zander Mander, in your episode with your co-star Tori Sass, that was episode 20. Yay! 20 episodes! And we're still going. But anyways, in your episode with Tori Sass, you used the word queef. What is a queef? Oh my gosh. Do I really have to answer this question? Oh no! Well, queef is also known by other names like vart, and in Britain they call it a fanny fart. Why, I don't know, but if you look it up on Wikipedia, and yes, there is a Wikipedia page for the word queef, believe it or not, queef is vaginal flatulence. In other words, straight and forward, it's a pussy fart. Hello? Don't ask me questions like that. Please. I need more to drink now. Our next question tonight is, what are your favorite TV shows and what type of TV shows do you watch? The types of TV shows that I like to watch are mainly talk shows. Not Jay Leno or David Letterman or anything like that, but I do watch them depending on the guest that they have, and then I'll record it and I'll just fast forward it to that guest. I love DVR, don't you? Hello! But the talk shows that I do watch on a regular basis, one of them is The Talk. That's on during the day. Of course, I record it and then I watch it at night. Hello! But it has Sharon Osbourne, Julie Chen, respected journalists there, Aisha Tyler, Sarah Gilbert, you remember her as Darlene from Roseanne, and Cheryl Underwood. And the reason I watch the show is because, one, Sharon Osbourne, you never know what's going to come out of her mouth. Two, Cheryl Underwood, you never know what's going to come out of her mouth. That woman cracks me up. I just fall on the floor every day watching her, and I love it. But it's a great combination of different types of women. There are different professions that they have worked in all these years, and bring it all to the same table, and they discuss one topic. A lot of times they don't agree, a lot of times they do, but it's fun to watch, especially when Cheryl's got bacon in front of her. One of the other talk shows that I watch on a regular basis is Chelsea Lately. Love Chelsea Handler. I love who she has on her round table every day, because it's different people all the time, mostly comedians. It's an unfiltered show. I mean, they do bleep the F-bomb and that, but it's basically unfiltered, and I love it. Another talk show that I watch, and I have been watching longer than any other talk show, is The Graham Norton Show. They show it on BBC America once a week. Graham, I just think he's one of the greatest talk show hosts there ever is. And I tell you, he's got the best guests, he's got the biggest stars on his show, and this man has every star fearing what he's going to ask and what he's going to do. And I love it. When you see people like Harrison Ford and Cher afraid of when Graham is going to open up the drawer on his desk, you got a great show. He's hysterical. Once a week on BBC America. Check it out. He's been on for years and years and years, and I love him. Of course I watch The Fashion Police every week. Hello! I love to diss just as much as they do. And besides, it's got Joan Rivers on it. Love me some Joan. Talk about unfiltered. Hello! I don't watch too many reality shows or competition shows. Like, I don't watch The Voice. I don't watch The X Factor. I do watch American Idol because, as you know, if you watched all my previous episodes, you know I love music and you know I love live singing. And that's the only reason why I watch it. I don't watch it for any of these hokey-dokey, stupid judges. Really? Whatever. I watch it for the singing, and that's it. I watch a lot of comedies. Not a lot. I have a few comedies that I just love to death. There's one new comedy that's out right now. Just started. It's called Mom with Anna Faris and Allison Janney. I love this comedy. These two actresses are way out of their box on this, and the writing is just incredible. It's fabulous. I love it. It just makes me laugh the whole frickin' time I'm watching it. Check it out! I do not watch the CSI cop show formulated shows because my assistant and my roommate get really, really pissed off at me because I always know who did it before the first commercial. And they used to always say, oh, bullshit, you don't know. So we used to play this game where I would write down who the murderer was before the first commercial break and then show it to them at the end of the show. And I was always right. Now they're pissed off at me because I always know they won't even watch the shit with me anymore. I can't help it, I'm such a great detective. Batman, move over, bitch. Here comes Zander Mander, Detective Commander. Hello. And I don't even have vodka before I watch it. but I do afterwards to celebrate. Cheers! Our next question tonight is, you told us one of your favorite jokes before. The one about the cat, which was really stupid. Hey, but I warned you it was really stupid. I told you it was. Hello? Anyways, but I know you also tell a lot of dirty, gross jokes. Yeah. Can you tell us your favorite in that category? Really? Are you serious? Do you really want to hear this? Okay. Here's the disclaimer. The joke I'm about to tell is really filthy, it's really dirty, and it's really gross, like puke gross. So if you don't want to hear it, fast forward, okay? But if you do want to hear it, here goes. This joke is called Sandpaper Sally. There's this man, he goes to this whorehouse, and he tells the madam at the desk, I like it rough. She's like, oh, no problem. I got just the woman for you. She's up in room 38. Her name is Sandpaper Sally. We call her Sandpaper Sally because she's so rough. He's like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So the man goes up to room 38. He finds this beautiful blonde woman laying on the bed. He's like, ooh, this is going to be good. So he takes off his clothes and he starts screwing her. And as soon as he gets inside her, he's like, ow! Ow, that hurts! Fuck, that hurts. It's scraping, it's caught. It feels like a fucking sandpaper. Oh, that's why they call you Sandpaper Sally, because it feels like I'm screwing sandpaper! But that's not what I meant by rough. It's like, can't you do something about that, please? She's like, fine. So she goes to the bathroom. She comes back out about 10 minutes later. She gets back on the bed and he starts screwing her again. He's like, oh, yeah, that's much better. It's so warm and it's so wet. It's so good. He's like, oh my gosh, what did you do? She said, nothing. I just picked off the scabs. Now you're running on pus. I warned you. You had the choice to fast forward, but you chose to stick around, so it's your own fault. Next! Yeah, it's trivia time again, and I love that. This is fun. Here we go. Did you know in 2005 there was a TV show in Germany called Sperm Race? Sperm Race! It's where contestant sperm raced towards an egg and the winner won a Porsche. Don't believe me? Look it up on Wikipedia. It'll tell you all about it. The rest of trivia time we are dedicating to the United States presidents. Did you know George W. Bush was a cheerleader? Hello. President Calvin Coolidge? He liked to eat breakfast while having his head massaged with Vaseline. All lubed up and ready for the day. George Washington and Thomas Jefferson both grew pot on their plantations. Hi Rosemary, thank you for your question. I never really thought about that before, but here are some of my ideas. Guess what time it is, everybody? It's our favorite time! Special guest question time! Cheers! Howdy. Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? Who's that? Who's that? Hello? Hello? Oh my God! What the hell are you? Are you the devil? Oh, don't smack me with your trident sword, please! Please don't kill me! Oh, what are you? Who the hell are you? My name's Cletus J. McBucket. What be your name, you scary thing, you? Zander Mander? What the hell is a Zander Mander now? How did you get on this channel? How are you interrupting my show here? What? I don't know how I got here. I just found this contraption after those city slickers went camping up in the mountains over here. They left it and I just started pushing buttons and lo and behold, I found hell. Again, how did you get on my show? Most people have to go to school for years and years and be able to infiltrate other people's shows and hack into them. Well, that's okay. I went to school. I had 7 years. I made it all the way to 3rd grade. My mom was so proud of me. Oh, golly gee, she threw a whole party. Did you say we was on TV? Oh my goodness, I've never been on TV, but then again, I never saw something like you neither. What the hell is happening here? You'd think I drunk me a whole bottle of moonshine all by myself last Saturday night. Well, I guess I did. I did. I had quite a few. Yeah, we are on TV, and so now are you. But why aren't you in color? Color? We ain't got none of those color boxes here. That's probably why you don't see me in no color. Anyways, you know what? I don't care. Get off my show. Close your box, change your channel, whatever, get off my show. I'm about to do my special guest question, so just get off the show right now, okay? Special guest? Who's your special guest? Our special guest question this week comes from a favorite of every one of you out there. The one and the only JUJUBEE. JUJUBEE? JUJUBEE? Isn't that those yummy gummy candies you get from the movie house? You know, I lost 4 teeth eating on a JUJUBEE. Is it the same JUJUBEE? No, she's a famous drag queen. Drag queen? What in the tarnation is a drag queen? A drag queen, you know what? You got a computer there, so just look it up, okay? A man who dresses up as a woman? Golly gee! That's like one of those homosexuals, isn't it? Oh my goodness! My grandpappy did that once. My mama, she was so pissed off at him. Because he tried to use her browser. Sorry about this, everybody. I don't know what the hell is going on right now. It's some fucking hillbilly jamming into my connection. I don't know what's going on. I apologize. Let's get to our special guest question, okay? I've known JUJUBEE for quite a while. We actually met one night at a benefit for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. I was performing with a friend of mine as a special guest, and the house went crazy, and Juju had to come out and find out what the hell was going on. Because we were tearing the house down, baby. night we met. We've been friends ever since. We meet when we can, but we perform together when we can. But she's a real sweetheart. I love her to death. I know that you do too. Here's her question for me. Sweetheart, drag to me is an art form. I've been told that I was born with a paintbrush in my hand, and I've been painting and drawing my whole entire life. Whatever blank surface I can find, I will paint it. And then, one day, I saw a beautiful, beautiful woman who turned out to be a man. And that showed me that there was another canvas, another form of art, another way to express myself. So years back in school and that, I used to paint other people with makeup, you know, make their Halloween costumes and all that. And then finally I decided to do it on myself. So drag to me is an art form. As an extension of myself, even though I don't do drag, I still paint and I still create. And if it weren't for those drag queens and some of the rock stars out there at the time who did very flamboyant or artistic things visually, I probably never would have learned that the face and the body can also be another canvas. So drag to me is just another way of expressing art, a way of expressing color, a way of expressing feelings, a way of expressing creativity. And I love it, especially when drag can become a specific character. That fine-tuning of the visual creation and the emotional creation and, you know, the artistic creation of it just brings it all home together. I hope that answers your question. It's really hard to describe your feelings and what you're doing on the inside and the outside and how they connect. But I think you know what I mean. Because you're one of the best, darling. And I hope to see you soon. Everybody, can we all say thank you to JUJUBEE for sending in her question? And can we all let her know just how much we love her? If you're sitting at home, applause. If you're standing there in front of her, applause. I love you, JUJUBEE. I hope to see you again soon. You take care, girl. I want to thank JUJUBEE for sending in her special guest question. I love you, JUJUBEE. Thank you so much. And if you want to connect with JUJUBEE, here's all your info.
Et je retourne à la vie d'où je viens. Sans bras de fer, sans...
Thank you all for joining me again this week. Send in your questions. We are growing on the next 20. I got a bunch of great special guest questions coming up for you. If you want to be a part of it all, send in your question. All the info is at the end of the show. Until next time, you have fun and you get home safe. Take care and good night. Hello? Hello, are you still there? You gotta go. Get off my channel. Wait, where'd you go? Hello? Hello, you still out there? Hello?